So yeah, we ain't really want to hear too much fucking. Oh, what the fuck been saying recently? You know what I mean? We ain't really want to hear no this and no that and no nothing making sense. Nothing making sense. Nothing the government does make sense. Nothing makes sense at all. Nothing. Not even grocery stores make sense. I'm real with you. So let's break down them buildings. Let's break down them buildings and let's start building up again. Check it out now. Let me tell you how I could solve what this crisis like poverty and so, right? And if I ain't act upon it now, then you're gonna meet Jamaica. I don't really care. I don't really want to hear. I really want to hear no logic. I'm using y'all language, English. This is not my mother tongue. This is not. None of this is me. You check. None of clocking in is not me. Working 8 hours is not me. Maximum 5 hours, gang. Because 6 a.m. I wake up, do some exercises. By 8 p.m. I'm out in the field, tilling my dirt and fucking taking care of the gardens, making sure that the villages and everybody could eat. And at 10 o'clock, the women go out and pick the fruits and what I'm gonna cook for the village and shit like that. I ain't know nothing about no fucking 9 to 5, but we in it. You check it out. But I letting God see that I in the system, but man, I don't know what the fuck any of these niggas is talking. Taxes, I don't get it. Apartments, anyways, we ain't gonna go. We ain't gonna be all over the place right now. Let's focus on one point, right? None of this makes sense. So let me show you, not show you. Let me tell you. Let me tell you because I'm not. As you guys can know, I'm talking to the government at the moment. Me ain't talking to no regular human. Please don't even fathom in your mind to even talk to me about any type of logic that you feel like you could come up with in your mind to justify any type of system that you just complain about. So don't tell me about taxes. Don't tell me about insurance. Don't tell me about credit. Don't tell me about none of that bullshit. Because you ain't make up that. Your grandmother ain't make up that. You can't grow credit. You can't plant a credit seed. You can't plant taxing. And when I was little, I used to tax niggas' pens. Right? So I know what taxing is. I know what the fuck taking people's shit is. I know what that is. I know what it is. I know what it is. I used to... What? Man, you got the best pen in the class? You leaving it on your desk? Shit, boy, you wrong for that. I'm telling you wrong as fuck for that. Big time. So, yeah, so matter of fact, let's start with the supermarkets. First of all, nobody should be paying for fucking food. First of all, you already going to hell based off of that. If you run up, look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm going to hell too. Because I work at these places. I work at hardware stores. I work at Chipotle. I work at manufacturing. I work in tech. I work everywhere. You dig? So boom. I'm like, paying for groceries. The fuck does that even mean? Matter of fact, tear that shit down. Tear that shit down. Every spot that there's a supermarket should be a spot where there's a massive greenhouse and farming facilities where every 6 a.m. we go, people in the neighborhood go, open up the cages, and everybody can go and manually pick the fruits, the food, the vegetables, the herbs, and also participate in replanting after you've picked from the neighborhood greenhouse. We ain't gonna call it supermarket. We ain't gonna call it Kroger. We ain't gonna call it Walmart. We ain't gonna call it none of that. We ain't gonna call it corporation. Matter of fact, we are going to call it cooperation because we have to cooperate with each other, right? And this is going to sharpen up everything in terms of if you ain't get up early, you ain't get the best fruits, vegetables, nothing. So we're gonna be more focused on getting up early and doing things earlier, right? So there's a lot of mind stimulation that is going to come on, that is going to help change this lazy mentality, work ethic of society that's being instilled based off of the shit that people gotta deal with within this system. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't tell me no bullshit. Don't tell me it ain't possible. Fuck you. If you ain't seen it as possible, fuck you and go to hell. Just like these people who making your pay taxes. They're going hell too. And we're gonna enjoy it. No, don't get me wrong. We ain't here to tell nobody that anybody going hell. I ain't here to tell nobody going hell. But if you're gonna be if you're gonna be running a system that is not for the benefit of all, you're going to hell. I'm telling you. And I'm not speaking to humans. I'm not speaking to society humans, because society humans do not know that y'all made religion. Y'all copied people's culture and made a religion off of it, and wrote a book on how y'all took people cultures. You know what I mean? A historic book in many different forms. So you got the Islam God for how they take the Islam people. You got the Muslim God and how they take the slave the Muslim people. You got the Christian God how they slave the Western people. You got the West Indies, Western, North, South, Canada, West, same shit. You got Judaism is what form of what tactics were used to colonize people and make sure that the colonization is upheld. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, really, and I've never read these books. I don't feel like I give a fuck about any religion either. Don't ever talk to me about any religion. I swear, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. It don't help. I don't care. Do not tell me about no religion. Wherever the fuck these niggas was doing in the religion, I'm in this life. I see the trees right now. These niggas that wrote the books ain't seeing how these trees look right now. They ain't seeing these present bananas. Matter of fact, I wasn't even there to see the genuine bananas, and because all these fruits and size GMO, and let's use GMO properly, genetically modified, meaning using enhancers to either make them grow faster, bear faster, you know what I mean? So, a lot of fruits might be watered down, vegetables might be watered down and shit like that, because that's like force raping yourself as a teenager, or we in a society where you have to be grown at fucking 15 years old. That's why we have memes saying that as soon as next time I'm born, start saving immediately. Like, even that's like, we just trying to laugh while we're distressed, because y'all really stressing us out. Let me be honest with y'all stressing God out, y'all stressing all out, y'all stressing y'all out, y'all stressing y'all own self out. Like, the more y'all ain't cooperate with society, the more y'all gonna be stressed, and the more y'all gonna hear complaints from society, and then y'all gonna feel like society ain't smart, but y'all raising society. Fucking dumb asses. I'm telling you, like, these niggas in suits and ties is fucking dumb. I'm telling you, bro. It ain't no... Look, they're dissing society, but raising society. Imagine that. A parent dissing how the child was raised. A parent dissing a child on how they raised the child. Completely idiotic. Completely unuseful. Completely, you just missed the whole point, you dumbass bitch. Completely, you just cunt. Completely, I am Taino and Native American. That's both. I don't know anything else. I only know about tracking the sun and seeing how the seasons are. I only see how tracking the sun and seeing the different temperatures of the trees and the different transition of the trees for different times of the year that we know are able to track from before, when we was first tracking these things, and our entertainment was the sun. Our entertainment was the shit on we mind. So everything was proper. Everybody was able to shine. And you gonna shine for where you at. You ain't gonna shine because you're trying to compare your shine to somebody else's shine. I don't get it. You gonna shine where you supposed to be, and that's how a leader supposed to help people be. You check, learn how to shine for the fucking self. And the government, like, they want you depend on them to shine, but they ain't want you complain about. They want you depend on them to shine, but they don't want you to complain about how you want to shine. They want you shine how they want you shine. Like, what? Who? What kind of? That's selfish. That's a selfish spirit right there. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to do like vlogs and shit and like different breakdowns and stuff. But I wanted to be professional and shit. But you know, the spirit just came and I had to just set the phone up and record, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just had to, cause man, when God calls, bro. I'm picking up the phone, bro. You know what I'm saying? They had me thinking God is all types of different names, man. God ain't got no name, pussies. The fuck? God ain't got no name, bro. And I'm just using God just cause that's the word that people use to fathom about the overall. You know what I'm saying? But the overall has children. You know what I'm saying? So the overall bears us, or we help the overall bear itself. You know what I'm saying? So the fruits of our labor and our food for thought that we eat to make it our actions is what God would be, or what God is doing. You know what I'm saying? So just look at the whole world. What is God doing? God is slaving itself. The government is slaving the people. Mind you, we got the same strength, we got the same makeup. Not the same makeup in terms of how we make it up, but we got the same molding. We got a fucking skull. You got a skull. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no different. It's the same difference. All right. So like, nah, man, and I don't really give a fuck about these niggas, man. But at this point, like, this is the attention y'all wanted. I'm a life past 6. All right. I'm a life past 6. You know what I'm saying? So this is the attention y'all wanted. I'm gonna give y'all the attention. I'm not gonna read no religious text. I'm not gonna I'm here to help implement all the new worlds. Don't just come over on the Native American land and then tell people that God is coming for the old world or some dumbass shit. But when they say the new world, they talking about America. You bitch ass niggas. All you niggas want to come to America. All you niggas want to order from America. Don't order from America then. Order from fucking Trinidad, or order something from Russia or some shit. Niggas always trying to diss. A matter of fact, yeah, diss America. Yeah. Diss America. Y'all right. America is for dumbasses and shit. Yeah, you right. Because Americans ain't American. Americans is what the British brothers called over here when they connivingly manipulated and killed Native Americans and shit to take their lands and shit. So if you ain't know, now you motherfucking know. America ain't America. America is the organization name, pussy. America is the corporation name, dumbass, fucking dog. You ain't know. So if you ain't know, now you know. Don't go about calling yourself no goddamn America. Don't call motherland no goddamn America. I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't call this land America. You call it America if you pale in the skin. All right, you call it America if you if you like that shit, you can call it America. If you ching chang niko nichiwa, call it America. Yes. If you from Zimbabwe, nigga, if you is from them places, yes, you can call it America. If this is your home, you do not call this America. I'm telling you. Now we grew up, me included, we grew up in white man system. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, When I say what I said just now, you might think I'm dissing your home. You know what I'm saying? But this is not your. Why would you be paying to live in your home? Like, you see how dumb that is? So don't claim shit as your home. Don't claim America as your home. America is on your home, bitch. You know that shit. America is on your home. America is not your home. Alright? Yay. Someone built their home on your home. You heard me? And you ain't know that, then now you know. Shit, now you know. Ninja. Zasu. You dig? So, if you ain't know, now you know. If you ain't know, now you know. Shouts out to Biggie Smalls, bro. For real. If you ain't know, now you motherfucking know. You fucking jackasses. For real, man. Word. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here, though.